welcome to this edition of Q&A with the Hombre. I'm back. Yes, 10 days in Mexico, and I am back, and I am, well, wiped out, tired. Yeah, it was quite the experience for me. So I'm glad that you all could come back and join me today for Q&A with the Hombre, our first in, what, 2 weeks, right? Or a week and a half. So what are y'all sipping on today? Please do a shout out and as to who's here with us today and what you're sipping on. Today, I'm sipping on a very special Tequila Hombre edition from Casa San Matias. What they did is when I visited the distillery, I love them there. They're the best. And they gave us 3 barrels and let us blend our own tequila. So this has got San Matias Gran Reserva. It's got Pueblo Viejo and what was the other one? Orgullo, I think. Orgullo blended barrels right here in this bottle. So I'm going to sip on this while we're chatting today, catching back up. It's been a couple weeks. I missed you guys. For those of you that are watching that saw me on the trip, thank you so much for your hospitality. You guys were awesome. We had such a good time, and it was nice to finally meet some of you in person, although I've talked a lot with you online. And for those of you that I've already known because I visited with you previously, it was fantastic to get to see my friends again and say hello. And I recorded a ton of videos, you guys, as well as a ton of images. And I can't wait to share with you all of these distilleries, or as they call it, their homes, and let you see how some of these tequilas are made and some of the people behind it and stuff. It's going to be some great content. If you guys saw the Tony Saez review video, it's fantastic. I love it. If you haven't seen it, make sure you watch it on the channel. It was a lot of fun. Tony was really great. We came up with an idea and he went with it, and it turned out great. We're so excited. And yeah, I actually recommended and gave 5 agave to a Cristalino. Who would have thought, right? Yeah, I never thought. Heck, so it's a great review. So make sure you check out the review, and for all of you again, and even for some of you that chased me down for photographs, that was fun too. I was really flattered that people wanted to take pictures with me. I am honored to take pictures with you because you guys are the real celebrities. Because without you, and without your feedback and stuff, my channel would be nothing. So thank you for taking pictures with me. I appreciate it. And that's pretty much it. So why don't we get into talking to some of you guys? Hey, Shaman, glad to see you. Thank you. Look, yeah, I had a great trip. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to share with all you guys all the stuff that happened. And for those of you that are members, we're going to do a members only chat Q&A after this. And I'm going to get more into detail on some of the things that are coming in the future. And we're going to talk about some more in-depth stuff, some in-depth content that I'm saving just for the members. So if you're not a member, make sure you click the join button below on the channel and join. It's $9.95 a month, and you guys get more exclusive content and more exclusive information than just the normal regular subscribers do. So make sure you do that if you're interested in getting deeper into some of the content and finding out some additional information that's not going to be disclosed to just the subscriber of the general public. All right. Also, what else was I going to say? I was going to say, oh yes, don't forget to give me a like here for doing this for you guys, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to ask questions or participate in the Q&A, because you can't do so unless you're subscribed to the channel. And when you subscribe, click the bell next to it, and then that way you'll know every time we go live with a review or with a Q&A. You'll get a notification so you know to come join us and participate. So Shaman, it's great to see you guys. I missed you all last week and the week before. I was hoping to get on, but the internet there is just not good. So I couldn't get a stable connection enough to do a live stream from there. So, hey, thank you, Todd. Thank you. It's great to be back. I had a wonderful trip. You're sipping on some Fortaleza Still Strength and getting ready for the Cascadas High Proof Blanco. Very good. Well, you still have little ways to go before the Blanco is going to be here. So don't wait too long, because it's not going to be here probably till October, November time frame. It all depends on how quick they can get things through and ready. So we have some time, but we do have the Vago buy going on right now. You guys, this Vago batch, I did a live stream with Dylan Sloan from Vago here on Happy Hour with the Hombre, and it is phenomenal. And for those of you that are like, oh, well, I wanted to get into a mezcal and I want to find something that's not smoky, this one is phenomenal. I was really impressed by it. It's got a lot of fruit flavors to it, really interesting fruit flavors. And when they combine together, they kind of give it an old school bubblegum kind of taste to it. So this one's a good example of one that you can have that doesn't have the a lot of smokiness to it. So you won't really pick up a lot of smoke at all. But you get that bubblegum flavor. I was like, whoa, this tastes like bubblegum. And then Dylan kind of looked at it and goes, you know, it does. So it's really good. I'm picking up a case, and it's going really quick right now on Fermented Still. But if you haven't picked yours up and you're wondering about the website address, it is fermentandstill.com, and just search Vago and you'll see the special Vago buy there. We have a limited edition amount, and then once it's sold out, it's gone for good. This batch was exclusively ours, which is kind of cool. Hey, Graybeard. Hello. I love it when you guys use the ombre emojis. Hey, JP, thank you so much. It's great to be back. It's great to see all you guys again. It's been so long. I had withdrawals from my peeps. Hey, you're doing Lalo. Nice. Yeah, I know. I love Lalo. It's such a great Blanco. I was hoping to see Lalo when I was in Mexico, because he lives in Guadalajara, but unfortunately he was here in the United States, in California, while I was in Mexico. So we kind of swapped places for a little while, but I'm hoping to catch up with him again and if I get some more stuff. Okay, where are we? Hey, Jay, thank you. It's great to be back. I had a fantastic trip, and I can't wait to share all the content that I shot with you guys and tell you all about that. You guys are gonna be blown away by some of the stuff I put together. And if you haven't watched the Tony Saez review yet, make sure you do that, because that's the first step. They give you an idea of the kind of stuff that we're going to be doing here, which is great. Hey, Todd, you placed an order for the Vago. Can't wait for it to arrive. Should still pick up some Fiesta. Sure, you should. Definitely. Both of those would be good to get together. Absolutely. Matter of fact, I just picked up a couple bottles of the Burrito Fiestero, the Masparillo, because it's a limited edition, and they're running low, and once it's gone, it's going to be gone for a while, because it's in a wild agave, and so you won't see it for a while until they give the agave a chance to kind of recuperate. So I already picked up a couple of bottles of the Masparillo, so I can have them here, so I don't miss out when it's gone, because once it's sold out, it's going to be gone. Hey, Graybeard, I'm curious. The gentleman said his boss wasn't asking him to make a Cristalino. He was telling him why. Are Cristalinos popular? Yeah, that gentleman is Tony Saez. He is the founder, and his family was the founder of El Tequilino. He's the master distiller there. And a gentleman named Wayne bought the majority of the brewery, the distillery. He still owns a good portion of it, though. But Wayne is the majority, and Wayne wanted a Cristalino because they are popular. Don Julio 70 is a Cristalino, very popular. There's a bunch of other Cristalinos out there, but people think because it's clear and it's an añejo that it's like extra luxurious, not understanding that it's just carbon filtered añejo or repo, or in this case. So yeah, he said in the review that he was giving him 101 reasons why they shouldn't do it, because most traditionalists and most people in families that have been making it for generations and generations don't want to do a Cristalino, because it kind of just bastardizes the whole tequila thing and makes it gimmicky. But he didn't have a choice. So he did a really good job on the one he made. I was really impressed. And I never thought that I would ever say, okay, this is one that you should feel comfortable in buying. But I actually have brought a bottle home with me. So, it's good if I'm putting it on my shelf. So, matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a whole shelf up here just to El Tequilano. So we're going to move G4 out, and we'll probably put El Tequilano right here on the shelf and feature them for a little while. All right. Seamus is sipping on El Tesoro single barrel this young. Very good. All right. Is it the one from our buy, or is it like a Total Wine edition? I think the one from our buy is still the best El Tesoro single barrel that I've ever tried yet. I still haven't tried one that I find to be better than the one that we got through the Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective. All right, so Johnny Tsunami says, what's your favorite cigar when you're drinking tequila? Well, it all depends on what tequila I'm drinking. I have a different cigar for different tequilas. I have a what are they called? Refrigerador, a Winador, full of cigars. So I have different brands I smoke. I don't have one that's like a set kind. So, but I do love if you're gonna smoke Diablitos or drink Diablito. I still haven't found one that goes better with Diablito than a Ramon or Ionis Robusto. So it's a Ramon Ionis Specialty Select is what it's called. Really good. I love it. And I love Robustos because I don't want to be smoking things for an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever. It's a nice half an hour, 45-minute smoke, and it's very flavorful, and it's a Cuban, so it's really good. Good quality. Hey, XX Chanchosian. Don Julio's grandson is currently in Houston. He just came to the liquor store I work at like an hour ago. Oh, very good. All right. Yeah, he was here in California for a little while. So it looks like he's made his way to Texas. That's where they're based out of Austin. So that's cool that he's in Texas now. He came here at the beginning of the trip to California, and I was like, well, you're going to be in California while I'm in Mexico. And we just kind of laughed about it. But he's traveling the U.S., so while I was in Mexico, so we never got a chance to really meet up. But I did meet him once in Texas when I was in Dallas when he was in Austin, and he came up to Dallas and we had lunch together. And we've become really good friends since then too. So I know Lalo very well. What was the bottle count you brought home on your trip? Oh, good question. I came across the border with 18 bottles. I have 18. Yeah. And I'm going to go through for the members. I'm going to go through those in another edition because I finally got them all unpacked and they're in my other room. I don't have them here with me, but for the members, if you guys want to know what I got and why, we'll do that on next week's members only chat on next Monday. I'll go through the different bottles and why I got them and what you should look for if you're going to Mexico and get them. But right now, I don't recommend going to Mexico because COVID was really bad when I was there. And you had to take a lot of precautions. You have to wear a mask a lot. And it's just not pleasant for the distilleries and for everybody walking around. So I don't recommend going right now. I recommend waiting until COVID's a little bit better under control. And that way you don't have to wear a mask and you can, be more free to visit places without the restrictions and stuff they had. A lot of the distilleries, because I know the master distillers, they knew I was already vaccinated and they know I was wearing a mask and stuff. They were okay with it. And then there were hopes that I would do the videos and you guys can see the videos and do a tour that way. And that way it would stop and not have a lot more people coming to see the distilleries and stuff. Instead, they could see it on the video. So I don't recommend going right now. I recommend giving it a while until COVID, because all the hospitals there and the ventilators and stuff are all taken. All the COVID beds are full, and they're having some really bad problems with COVID there in Mexico. So I just stay home and stay safe right now until COVID's over, and then you go. But I will have tour videos so you guys can see what the distilleries and stuff look like and get an in-depth look at how they make tequila. and it should be really good content for you. And then I'm going to be planning a tour trip, but we're going to wait until COVID's done before we go. But I've already talked to all the master distillers, and they said, if you do a group, we'll give you VIP treatment, different than what normal tour people get. And you'll get time with the master distillers too, instead of just pushing you through and saying, okay, that's it. You can go to this store to buy your tequila. So just be patient, and we'll put the tour together. Those of you that are members get priority. So if you're not a member and you want to join the tour, I would definitely recommend getting on the joining as a member, because the members that have the longest time as a member are the ones that are going to get priority for when we do the tour together. And I've worked out some really great things, so it's going to be really cool. We just need to wait for COVID to get under control, because it's kind of a hassle too that you have to get a COVID test done at least 3 days before you leave to come home. And then you have to go through all this stuff at the airport. It was a pain in the butt. So I don't want to go through that again until things have settled down a little bit. So that was it. All right. So Christian Milena says, I want to hear your opinion on the new Tesla tequila. Well, it's not really Tesla tequila. It's actually Nosotros. It's the Tesla bottle, but they put Nosotros Añejo in it. So it's not bad. Would I pay, was it $250 for it? No, because Nosotros will come out with an Añejo, and it'll be probably $60 maybe. So if you want the bottle, just buy the bottle and then buy the Nosotros Añejo when it finally comes out, because Elon Musk bought it all and put it in the bottles. So if you want the Tesla bottle, buy the bottle. You can buy it for $100. I think they're selling empty ones for $100 now, brand new. You can fill it up with the Nosotros Añejo and you're good to go. All right, so Christian asked that twice, so we're going to skip that second one. Any word on Tao? Did you get a taste or bring a bottle over? And can you walk us about what bottles you brought over and how many? So excited to hear your stories. Oh, well, yeah, definitely. That's going to be more. I know you're already a member, JP, so that's going to be for the members chat, only chat. But I didn't bring any Tao home, but they did connect me with Martin, who's the owner. And I'm going to work on getting some bottles so I can do a review for you guys, so you can know about it. It's not here in the U.S. yet, but I'm going to talk to Martin, and if I can help them get it here in the U.S., I'll do that too. But I did try it when I was there. They only had the Blanco. I only tried the Blanco when I was at 1414 with Sergio Cruz. It was good. So, but I want to try the Añejo and Reposado. So I'm going to send a note to Martin and see if I can connect with him and see if I can get him to send me some samples so I can do a review and then help him bring it here to the U.S. and we'll have it on ferment and still. He's signed your friend's name. Well, he is Don Julio's grandson. Lalo is a nickname for Eduardo. So his dad was named Eduardo too. So his dad was also Lalo. So I'm sure if you asked him, he would also sign a Reserva de Gonzalez bottle, which was his father's tequila line, which is really good. Yes. We'll keep it members only. Yep. It will be members only. We'll go over that stuff on the members only chat. So you love the tour idea and now working on, you don't need to learn to speak Spanish. Don't worry. We have an interpreter. So you can just go and enjoy, and it'll be interpreted for you for those that don't speak Spanish very well. A lot of them speak Spanish, but I will have somebody with us who will interpret and communicate with those that don't speak very good English for us. Okay. So you don't have to jump on Babbel and work that hard. I got it taken care of. Louis Loom just bought a bottle of Herradura Silver. I am so sorry to hear that. But I hope you enjoy it. I mean, if you like it, drink it. You'll never see Herradura on my shelves. So not a fan. It used to be really good before they got the diffuser, and they sold it to Brown Forman, and now it's garbage. Any chance in the future to do a show about the different agaves for mezcal and how they differ? Absolutely, absolutely, we can do that. That wouldn't be a problem. It's going to be it would be a long show to do it on how they differ. I think the best thing to do is just try different agave to taste the differences in them. But we can talk about all the different. We can do one on mezcal, and we could talk about more in depth about mezcals. But there's over 50 different variety of agave that they can use for mezcal. So there's a lot. It's the only thing I can say to do is just if you see something that looks interesting that you haven't had before, try it, buy it and try it, and see if you like it. And if you don't, then don't buy it again. Teach me. Oh, wise way. Okay. All right. Stop it. Enough with the wise one stuff. I keep getting ads on Don Julio Primavera. Well, they're saying you don't talk about something near your phone or Alexa because they're listening. And all of a sudden you'll start getting ads for it. It's like, somebody asked me about Sparkle Donkey with my phone nearby, and it was on Facebook. They were talking about Sparkle Donkey, and all of a sudden I started getting stuff about donkeys and sparkle and all kinds of stuff. It was interesting, but they were like, now I get different things too. It's like you just mentioned something, and all of a sudden you start getting ads for it on Facebook and other places. It's crazy what happens. What is premium? I don't know. I don't follow Don Julio, so I couldn't tell you. Don Julio, when they sold it, just went, and so I don't even buy it anymore. Matter of fact, they actually are mixing diffused juice into their tequilas now. And if you've tried, like I was at a wedding, a family event. It wasn't when I was actually working. It was when I was a guest at, and they didn't have a very good tequila selection. So I said, I'll just have a Don Julio Añejo, and it was nasty. I couldn't get the taste. I was gargling with Diet Coke to try to get the taste out of my mouth. So I don't do Don Julio anymore. It's I used to love it when it was older and before it was sold, and the Gonzalez family was making it, and it was really good. But now I don't do it anymore. But I wanted to let you guys know too. I did get to visit Casa San Matias, and you know what they told me? Do you know? You guys know? You know what they told me? They told me I'm the godfather of Ray-Sol.
Oh yeah, I was like, I'm the godfather of Ray-Sol, baby. It made me want to sing. I was so happy. I said, really? I'm Ray-Sol's godfather? And they said, yes, you are. And I said, oh, I am so pleased. I just want to sing. It makes me so happy. I love my Ray-Sol, you guys. And you know that. I got my bottles. We can see right there. He's peeking at me. I'm your godfather. Yeah. I'm your godfather. Oh, yeah. So, if you were wondering whether Ray-Sol's good, I'm the godfather of Ray-Sol, and I say, yes, it is. So buy yourself a bottle and be happy and sing along with me. Okay?
So there you go. They, I told them, I said, have you guys watched my Q&As? Do you know, about my voice? And they go, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we know about the voice. I thought that was funny. So I thought I'd share that story with you. They told me I was the godfather of Ray-Sol, which I love. I like all the mezcals you have recommended. Salute. However, a friend of mine gave me a bottle of mezcal, and it had that burnt tire taste you had mentioned. What gives it that taste? It's just the way they cook it. It's the way they cook it too long and it gets burnt, and it's not a good quality. So yeah, that's what gives it. It's from the way it cooked, and it gets torched when it's cooked, and it's not cooked right, and they just don't do a good job with it. So so that's it. Hey Louie, oh, hold on. I hate it when it does this. There we go. Hey, what's good for around $30 nowadays? Well, if you're going to ferment and still, anything on there that's around $30 is good, and I recommend you buy it. We have a couple good things. We get some good prices on some stuff. So there's the Sangre Alteña is right around $30, and that's very good. You can't beat it for the price. So I'd recommend going in there and looking and picking one of those up for around $30. You tend to buy a 375 millimeter to try. Okay, well, a lot of these don't have 375 millimeter tasters, but I recommend just buying the 750, because anything on ferment and still is going to be good quality, and you won't have to worry about it being nasty at all. Whether it matches your taste profiles or not is something that you'll just have to see. But if you're only spending $30, don't worry about it. Just there's some stuff on there for 30 you can buy that you'll get good flavor from. So a few, not a whole lot, but a few. With the price of agave now, it's going to be hard pressed to find something for $30. So that's that. I'm gonna need to have some tequila to drink here. All right. Salute, you guys. Cheers. Salute. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is my own blend, too. It smells good. It's got San Matias Grand Reserva, so it has that beautiful French oak on it. It's going to be good. Oh yeah, that's good. It's my own special blend. It says Tequila Hombre on it. All right, so let's see. Todd just posted a question. Can you recommend a mezcal that is not considered a starter or entry-level mezcal? Sure, I can recommend a lot. But they're not considered, the ones I told you aren't considered starter or entry-level mezcals. They're just mezcals that I said would be good for people to try that are coming from tequila. There's not anything on the label that says they're starters or anything. I'm an aficionado and I enjoy them. So I don't call them starter or beginner mezcals. So any of the ones that are on my list are great for people that are getting into it, and then even for aficionados. The Vago one that's on sale right now at Ferment and Still for our special buy, that's a hardcore aficionado one. It's got some pretty cool agave varieties in there as an ensemble. So pick that one up. That's a really good one. That's correct. Yes, Orete is only 22 for the Blanco. That's the standard Blanco. Dang, well, if you come on the tour, they said they'll do it for my tour. So you can have your own special blend. This has got, I think it was Pueblo Viejo Blanco. I'm trying to remember all of them. Pueblo Viejo Blanco. San Matias Gran Reserva Extra Añejo, and Tahona, San Matias Tahona Reposado. I did a third, and a third blend of all three of those together, and it's phenomenal. Thank you, Casa San Matias. I love you guys. Thank you. They're my family in Mexico. Anytime I go. So far, I've been to the distillery like three times, and they're like my family. They're like my Mexico family. And you know, Carmen Villarreal is like my cool aunt. It was great seeing her again and having lunch with them and all the people at Casa San Matias. I just have a really, really big place in my heart for them. They're super special. And I know so much about the distillery. They just kind of go, okay, all right, hombre, you know where everything is, you know how everything works. Just go show everybody and do your video and whatever and enjoy yourself. So it was a great experience. I was really happy. Hey, Raphael. Hey, Mark. Welcome back. Do you know if Fernet will be getting more original bottle Sangrateña? More original Blanco back in stock, running low over here. No, unfortunately, it's gone. It's gone. They won't be getting any more. It's out. I tried to restock it. We just have the Añejo and the Repo now, so that's it. So everyone bought up all the Blanco, so we won't be getting any more. I'm sorry. I failed you, and I'm sorry for that. So I hope you can forgive me that I wasn't able to procure any more. And we went through the stock that we had here so fast. It was so good. You couldn't beat it. You couldn't beat it for the price. And even for the price in Añejo and a Repo, you can't beat it. It's old agave and it's so good. I'd put anything up against it. Really would. Anything. What's your thinking of Salento Repo? It's too expensive and it's not that great. That's my thinking on it. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I don't think it's that great, and I think it costs way too much. I did a review. You can watch the review. I did Salento, so watch the review. You guys, before you ask questions, I don't mind answering them, but check the channel, search the channel. I've done a lot of these reviews, so if you want to know about something and you don't see it on the channel, then ask. But if you find it on the channel, watch the video, and I go into detail on stuff on there that you can get some really good information about them, the story of the brand and stuff like that, and it's really good. Hey, Todd, how limited is the Vago? Very limited. Only 300 bottles. That's it. Very, very limited. Normal batches are 2,000, 3,000 liters. Not this one. Very small. And once it's gone, it's gone. It's not coming back. This was an exclusive batch for us. Very small. That's it. Once it's gone, it's gone. Hey, oh, you're welcome. I'm glad that I turned you guys on to something that you liked. It's a good brand, and it's still the Repo and the Añejo are still here. We still have them. So get them while you can, because once they're gone, they're gone. They came out with a new version, and it's triple distilled, and I'm not even going to carry it unfermented still. So, well, I like the old bottles, and if we can find more old bottles and get them, we will. And we'll put them back up. But right now, they're out. So, hey, JD, buddy, thank you so much. It's great to be home. It's great to be back with you guys on a Monday. I enjoy my Mondays with you guys and catching up and answering your questions and talking to you. So, hey, Louie. No, it's not. It's made with a column still, though. So, it lacks a lot of flavor because they use the column still. So it's not something that I recommend as a sipper. It's okay as a mixer, but they use a column still. So that's what it does. So, okay. Hey, William J, how you doing? Hope all's well. You miss Jalisco? No, really? You don't have allergies in Jalisco? Well, they're burning stuff in there. They smell like smoke, and then there was heavy humidity. And I tell you what, I got destroyed by mosquitoes too. We were staying in a little place called Ostotipaquillo. I was staying with a friend in Ostotipaquillo, which is just south of Magdalena, which is just south of Jalisco, or east or south. It's like, it's a little ways away from it was probably, I think, 45 minutes from Tequila. Really cool place. There's like roosters that chirp, cock-a-doodle doing in the morning. You can hear people on burros going by with the donkeys making noises, and the church bells going off with the speaker from the church making announcements, and all kinds of things. And those roads were just brutal. They were brutal. You can feel all your internal organs moving around as you drive on them, but it had so much charm. I loved it. It was great. And it's so quiet too. Slept like a rock there. It was really nice. But they burn things there, so there's a lot of smoke in the air, and it's right now the rainy season, so it rained practically every night. We had thunderstorms too. We had one time we were at a restaurant, and all of a sudden, like a torrential downpour happened, wind blowing everywhere. We were under these tents, so we were getting water sprayed on us while we were eating dinner, and for there, it's like, this is a normal thing, and 5-6 minutes later, it ends and the sun comes back out and everything's good, except for when you walk to your car in a mud parking lot. It's all, you're like a foot in mud. So that's it. You had the Raysal, the barrel by Raysal. What did you think? You liked it? I think the hearts mean you loved it. It's good, right? It's really good. That 10-year our edition is a lot different than a lot of other ones. And matter of fact, we were talking about that with Casa San Matias, because we got to pick the first two barrels, and they said they thought by far that the two barrels that I got were some of the best that came out of that whole batch. So for all the different barrels. Herradura Ultra Añejo, what are your it's a Cristalino, so I'm not a fan. So exactly. Yeah, exactly. Todd, you tell him.
Do not buy Cristalinos. Oh, what? Oh, only buy El Tequilino Cristalino. Do not buy Herradura. Herradura has a diffuser, and their tequila is no bueno. This is Tequila Police, over and out.
There you go. They have spoken.
You are correct. El Jimador is made by Herradura using the big machine they call a diffuser. Stay away from El Jimador. Over and out.
There you go. You got it.
Because that's what we do. We enforce the laws of tequila. We are here to help the producers and to make sure that fine, outstanding citizens like you do not drink bad tequila, because bad tequila is criminal.
There you go. That's why. Well, it's just a character here on the show, William. Don't worry. You're not going to get Tequila Police knocking on your door. No, it's just.
We are the Tequila Police, William. If you'd like to be deputized and join our forces, you can. All you have to do is give up diffused tequila and tequila with additives, and you too can become a deputy in our mission to ensure nobody drinks bad tequila. Are you in or are you out?
There you go. Oh, you felt it. Here's JD when he's like, oh, Mark said this stuff was really good. I'm going to share it with my friend Eric and so-and-so. We're here in Ohio. And
oh yeah. Oh, he wasn't kidding, man. This stuff is, it makes me want to sing. I just want to, let me see here. Sergio Bustamante bottle. I'm going to look you in the eyes and I'm going to say, I just want to make love to you because you're so good and I'm your fan. Oh, yeah.
Was it like that? Oh, look, Louis. Yes, it's just a fancy bottle. It's got additives.
And we don't like additives. The Tequila Police does not like additives. We do not allow additives within the premises of the Tequila Hombre Q&A. Over and out.
That was awesome. I'm glad you liked it. First timer, you'll get used to the voices. That's like all my alter egos here. The Herradura website states that they use stone brick ovens. Oh, well, there you go. They don't have to tell you how they do it. There's no rules to that, but there you go. They used to have stone brick ovens for it, but they have a big diffuser for Hornitos now. Tequila Police, ha ha ha. Yeah, my brother bought me a bottle of Herradura. Fortaleza is still my favorite. Do the police come up? No.
We love Fortaleza. As long as you drink Fortaleza, you can join the Tequila Police and be a part of something special. Are you in or are you out? Over and out.
Do you think El Tesoro Total Wine Barrel Pick is worth the $55 it costs? Or should I just go for the regular Neo? I'd go for the regular Neo. I tried I don't know what barrel it is, but I tried the one for here, and there was a huge difference between ours and that one. I didn't even like theirs. I didn't think it was that good. So I'd say just buy the regular one. Okay. Yes. So I think that means he made that voice. I think that's what that means. Oh, you're new here. Well, welcome, William. Dude, you're part of the family now. Everybody welcome William. He's part of our group now. We indoctrinated him with the Tequila Police, got him confused, taught him about Herradura. He's now one of us. So everybody, please welcome William to the channel and to our Q&As. And hopefully, William, you'll be here for our live stream reviews. And if you want to join the community, become a member. You can learn some more stuff in depth. But everybody here will welcome you, and you're part of the family now. Okay, so welcome. I'm glad you found us, and I'm glad you joined us here for Q&A. I was the Total Wine. They're marketing Gonzalez 1939 pretty hard, and Nosotros. Have you heard of it? Yeah, actually, yeah, I have the Gonzalez 1939. I'll be doing reviews of them here soon. I got some other ones I need to get through first. And Nosotros, I've already reviewed. I reviewed the Blanco and the Repo from Nosotros. So you'll see those on the channel. So yeah, I've heard of both of those, and I've got reviews for Nosotros done already. Yes, welcome, William. Everyone's welcoming you, William. You're part of the group now. You're one of us. You are welcomed. You should feel welcomed. Look, everyone's welcoming you. All these are my peeps, and they're all really friendly. And everybody, David B says welcome. Alex says welcome. JD says hello, William, and I'm sure he welcomes you too. JD's a really cool guy. He's a fellow Ohioan. I came from Ohio, so we headed off with about Cincinnati. Hey, Mark, fall is around the corner. Do you ever rotate the tequila you drink based on seasons? No, I don't do it based on seasons. I do it based on how I'm feeling on the day. So no, I don't do it based on seasons. In California here, it's like, there's only like 2 seasons, and it's kind of just like winter and summer. But I can drink the tequila anytime. So it all depends on my mood and what I'm feeling like as to whether what I have to drink and what I'm into. Hey, William says, hey, everybody. He says, hey, thanks for welcoming me, you guys. I think he feels special now, which he should, because he is special. Hey, welcome there. There's no going back from here. Popular tequilas have been ruined for you forever, and you'll now only drink the good stuff. Yes, JP's got it. You are now one of us. You are now one of us. And now you have to join the Tequila Talk group on Facebook and finish your indoctrination so you can catch up on the list of stuff that we recommend and the other things that people post and we share in Tequila Talk, which is one of those groups where we don't allow people to rip on each other and insult each other. And if somebody's being a jerk to somebody, I remove them. It's the way it works. We don't like jerks. No jerks at all. Graybeard says he's welcome. Become a member. It's shh, shh. They can't know about that. Not unless they're members. Come on, Graybeard. Total Wine really pushing the El Padrino. Oh yeah, they're always pushing El Padrino. It's because they make a lot of profit from the bottles. They get it cheap. It's their kind of like their wine or their Spirits Direct cheapie that they get, and then they push it. It's one of the few tequilas I pour down the drain, so I don't recommend El Padrino at all. Stay away from it. Yes. Isaac says you should join the Facebook group, William. It's a great group. We have close to 5,000 members in it, and everyone's like so nice and helpful. And there's no, if you put some additives in it, nobody jumps on you and goes, "You're disgusting." And if they do, I shut them down. I'm really good at watching stuff, but most of the time, everyone's really helpful and says, instead they'll say, that's got a lot of additives in it, and if you like it, great, but you should try it against one of these and see if you like them better. This is a more natural tequila, and they're very helpful and educational. And then I'm in there too. I post a lot of stuff. And if you want to get in on special buys, I also try to include the people from Tequila Talk on the collective special buys as well when we don't sell out of something. So I recommend it. It's a good group if you're on Facebook. Silly question: what do you do with the tequilas you taste and you don't care for? Have guests compare poor and quality ones? Yeah, I do. Actually, I've had some that I didn't like where I have poured comparisons for people to try. I've given them to other people that have come that are tequila people to say, "Have you tried this? Try this." And I share with people what it is and why they should avoid it, and we go over stuff like that. Sure, yeah, I've poured it for friends. Matter of fact, it was a friend that came over that gave me the 818 tequila because they didn't like that one, and I did the review on the Blanco. So yeah, it's I do that. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome, William, from Nick. Great. So William's going to join the Facebook group. That's great. Yeah, he'll learn a lot. It's a great group. Everyone loves it, and everyone does helps each other out, and it's really friendly community. So it's really good. Oh my God, getting good info here. Got suckered into oh no. Did you try it? What'd you think? Did you like it? Eesh. You're not but don't feel bad though, because you're not the only one that's been suckered into El Padrino. I bought it. I bought the extra Neo. Yeah, when I didn't know better. And now I try to steer as many people away from it as possible. Have you tried Avion or De Leon? I saw your review for the Reserva 44. How is the Blanco? It's harsh. It's like drinking jet fuel. It's not good. I didn't like it at all. It burned. It burned so bad. I used it to clean my grill. And it did a great job. It took all the grease off and some of the chunked on pieces of like steak and stuff that got chunked onto the grill. It took it right off. It worked great for that. And then it fell down into the top plate for where the burners are. And it just took all the grease and stuff off of that too. And it did really good. And then I just sprayed it simple with a hose and all that stuff cleaned right off the grate and the under protector thing for the jets. And it worked great for cleaning the grill. So if you have a grill to clean and you have Avion Blanco and stuff to use it. It works great. It seriously does. All right. Can you give me top picks, $30 to $50? I don't shop based on price, so I'm sorry. I can't. I don't shop based on price. I shop based on what I want to enjoy. So I can't do that. I don't recommend doing it. So just find one you like and buy a bottle and drink it. Shopping on price is like, it's just not a good idea. I don't recommend it. It's like, how much do you charge for a tattoo? And the guy goes, "Oh, I'll do the tattoo for $400, but he does great work like this, right? Right? Like he can do a humidor like that for your tattoo." Or another guy goes, "Yeah, I'll do it for $100, and he's like half stoned and he draws stick figures. So Why base things off a price range? Don't do it. Just pick up a quality bottle. If you can only afford one bottle, enjoy it slowly until you can afford another one. Don't shop on price, because only the bad stuff, the cheaper it is, the chances are it's diffused, because agave is not cheap now. It's expensive. And so just stay away from it. So, oh, he's here. Deputy
Sandoval, welcome. You ready for service?
He's a deputy, so he already joined the Tequila Police. Good to see you, Andy. Thanks for making it. Glad you could be here. Says JP says I use my gifted Patron bottles as a household clean. There you go. It works, especially if it's higher proof. Hey Eric, how are you? Thank you so much. Sipping on some El Tequileño Reposado tonight. Have you already been asked what was the highlight of your Mexico trip? No, I haven't. I haven't been asked that yet. No. I have not been asked that yet. Hey, I will be giving Eric a sample of the Resol. It's better if he doesn't know. Okay.
Oh, he doesn't know what is missing. Oh, yeah. Eric Schwartzberg doesn't know. He doesn't know what is missing. And he won't know until he gets some. Eric won't know. He won't know. Oh, yeah.
Oops. I'm a little crazy there. All right, so JD's teasing you. Hey, hombre, I've learned so much from your reviews. Hey, you're welcome, Jorge. I'm glad you learned so much from them, and I'm glad they're helping you. And if there's any questions I can answer, I'm always available, you guys, as you all know. And if you're a member, I'm even more available. So don't be afraid to click the join button there. And also, I'm going to be calling it in a couple minutes here, because I have to go get ready for the members only Q&A, where we're going to go more depth into the trip and stuff. So if you're not a member, make sure you join quickly so you can participate in the members only Q&A coming up next. We always do them after the general Q&A, and we get a lot more information and some more proprietary stuff for members only. Okay. Hey, William, the hombre will help you save money from not buying bad tequila, because that's it. That's it. And, if you watch the recent review too, the life is too short to drink bad tequila is my motto. And Tony Sayas stole it from me. He did. I think he wants to become the hombre, because he did my beginning too. He was like, today we're going to talk about, we're going to take a look at and do a tasting and review of El Tequileño's Cristalino right here on the Tequila Hombre coming up. And he did the finger point coming up next. He did that. He did that. He stole that from me. Watch the review. Watch what he did. He took my thumbnail pose too. Look what he did. We had so much fun filming that. I have to post the blooper reel for you guys. I might do that just for members only. Post the blooper reel from shooting that. You guys get a kick out of it. The Facebook group is Tequila Talk and Mezcals 2 on Facebook. It's a very good group. Andy's ready for duty. Yes. All right. There he is. Deputy Sandoval with his uniform and everything. He's such a good deputy too. We never have to worry about him doing things he's not supposed to. What was the highlight of your trip? There's now someone as yeah, you just asked if anybody asked me. You didn't ask me what it was. I'll get into that next week, okay? Because I have to be heading off here, and it would take too long for me to explain everything, and it would break into the members only chat, members only group Q&A. So I'll get into that next week. Will agave price? Yes, they probably will go down, but whether we'll see that or not is a whole different story, because why should they go down for us when they can make more money on it, right? But yeah, they will go down eventually. There's so much agave growing around there. It's ridiculous how much agave. Everywhere you look, there was blue everywhere. It's ridiculous. Yeah, there you go. Tequila Talk, Mezcal, Sotos, and Agave Spirits too. That's it. It's on Facebook. If you look down below, it says join. And if you're on Apple, the Apple app, it doesn't show it there, but I'll put a link in the description. So you can just click on the link in the description and join that way. I'll try to do it here. I got to get off here and I'll try to do it real quick. So you can get in on the members only chat if you want to do that. Okay. I'm kicking myself early purchasing one. Yeah, it's gone now. I try to tell everybody, don't just buy one bottle because this stuff is really, really good. I know you've had the Old Town one as well, right? Didn't you buy one from Old Town? I thought you did. Or you bought one from somewhere. And I tried to tell people that each barrel is different, and I picked two really good barrels. So I try to warn everybody. Oh, you also appreciate, great. I'm glad you enjoy my Instagram posts. I have got a lot of really neat photographs from this trip that I'm going to post. So I got to get going. Everyone have a safe good night. Yeah. Good night, William. You too. I got to get going too, everybody, because I've got the members only live Q&A coming up. So for those of you that want to get in on it, make sure you click and join, and then you can participate. It's under the community tab on the front of the channel. And if not, then I will see you guys hopefully Wednesday for a review. I'll post tomorrow what review I'm going to be doing. I have to go through all that stuff and see what I have and see what I've got coming up on the calendar. And until next time, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. So drink the good stuff and feel good about yourself. Salud.